NBA basketball. In this game, we are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Clark, how about the Nuggets? This core has really delivered.
Yeah, I like the young nucleus there, Kevin, led by the Joker, Nikola Jokic. I mean, one of the best in the West. I think they've built a perennial contender, definitely back on the map and in the thick of things. Got to get Porter Jr. and Murray healthy.
And it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Conley. He shoot again. And he lays it up and in.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Caldwell-Pope finds Gordon. Down low, and Jokic slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop. He's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Here's Jokic. Pocket 6. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Denver needs to get off his shot. Porter, no luck. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
And it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfect.
Jokic with it, now guarded by Towns. And the second chance effort by Gordon.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Jokic with it, jacks up a 3, cans it from downtown. Jokic has got 7 points.
Well, Jokic is such a terrific decision maker. He's brilliant in his skill level, but he also has great vision as a passer.
Here's Gordon with the drive. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And stolen by Murray. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
That's a nice job by Jokic getting fouled in the act, and we know he's going to cash in most times.
And Jokic drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Edwards against Caldwell-Pope. Here's Towns. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Dishes it to Porter. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. That one, no good.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Conley scanning the floor. The shot, no good. Murray with the defensive effort. Kicks it out to Gordon. It's stolen by Edwards. 43 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And it's Jokic missing. Timberwolves trail by 6. Over in the corner, McDaniels. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Edwards passes to Towns. Back to Edwards. Here's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
And here's Jokic outside. They grab their own miss. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
On the court for Minnesota. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the guard position.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. His first attempt of the game finds the target. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 6 now for Denver. Steps back. Here's Edwards. Into the lane. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
Murray against Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. The kick out to Towns. Kept alive, Minnesota. Takes a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Denver the other way now. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Jokic with his screen on Conley. Murray the pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
It's Edwards on the wing. This one for 3. Here's Towns. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Gordon with a screen on Gobert. Jokic. Caldwell Pope finds Murray. Now, here's Jokic. Defended by Gobert. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Jackson passes to Bryant. Back to Jackson. Over in the corner, Green. Bryant with a screen for Green. Misses off the right iron. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first set.
Edwards against Jackson. Edwards drives in. Green with the block. Jackson looking around. Bryant with a screen on Conley. And another miss by Denver. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
He can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
There's a screen. Jackson kicks to Brown. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Out to the wing. Towns dishes to Edwards. Back to Towns. 5 to shoot. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Gobert's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good work there as it goes. Towns has got 8 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Denver's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Murray kicks to Porter. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Top of the key. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great.
Your Nuggets, 20. The Timberwolves, 24.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guard. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Porter at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Towns with the steal. Gobert the pass to Conley. Gobert the screen. Conley with it. Now guarded by Murray. To the middle. And the dunk by Towns.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
For 3, Murray. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Conley the pass to Towns. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 5. Jokic a screen. Murray, good. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's just playing smart basketball that time. Murray doing a really good job to set himself up to get free for a shot.
Towns sets the pick for Rivers. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Jokic.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Now Murray. 8 points for him. Pass to Jokic. He feeds it to Gordon. 5 on the clock. Caldwell Pope pushes to Gordon. On the wing, Porter. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Towns. Back to Rivers. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Murray against Conley. Murray kicks to Porter. Out to the right wing. From deep, Jokic. Rebound, Minnesota. It's Rivers on the wing. And he drives in. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Murray the pass to Gordon.
And you know, Gordon's so crafty and full of tricks that he keeps the defense guessing.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Gordon.
At the line for Denver.
Second free throw, no good. Minnesota in the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Rivers in the corner. Off target with his 3. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jokic passes to Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 4th personal
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Really hard not to foul there. Tall with elite skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Conley gets the bucket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Gordon with a screen on Rivers. For 3, Caldwell Pope. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Towns, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jokic.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
Good on the second free throw. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Jokic against Gobert, and that's going to be a treble.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
I do not think you can overstate Towns' range. I mean, he takes a tough shot there and makes it look easy.
Gordon with the screen from Murray. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's McDaniels, out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here's Jokic. He's got 13. From past the arc, he's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Boy, I so enjoy watching Jokic play. I mean, really enjoying him tonight, scoring a bunch of points, and his offensive game is just a beautiful thing to behold.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Towns sets the pick for Rivers. Back to Conley. Towns against Gordon. With 4 seconds on the clock, and there it is for him. Towns has got 18 points in the game.
You know, Towns' teammates love seeing this. They encourage him to get after it and look to score more often.
And so it's Minnesota, their lead. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Minnesota, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Austin Rivers is out there with Conley, and it's Edwards in at the 3. Here's Edwards. Off target at the rim. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. On the wing, Bryant. Green passes to Jackson. That shot off. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Conley against Jackson. Conley kicks to Towns. Offensive rebound. Out to Conley. Rivers in the corner. Back to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
There's Brown with the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And it's off from 3-point range. Outside Jackson. Green with a screen on Conley. Jackson passes to Green. And Green slams it in.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson. Using his poise and vision to make a play.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Towns wide open. And they get it back.
In the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Karl-Anthony Towns.
Well, he's got his field goal percentage in the high 50s, and that says a lot about how well he's been able to kind of exploit the gaps in the defense. His motion, his ability to find open spots on the floor, you can definitely see the difference.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taking on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's Rivers on the wing, guarded by Porter. Here's Edwards. He can't get that one. Murray with the defensive effort. The Nuggets trail by 11. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Gobert with the block. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. That 3 off the mark.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Left side, Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. 6 to shoot. Towns, no luck. Denver's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Murray finds Gordon. Porter looking it over. And finished off by Porter.
Just refusing to back down when the spotlight's brightest. Porter outstanding at taking over here in the clutch.
For Denver, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Money!
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
Towns a screen on Murray. Conley with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Gordon with the screen for Jokic. Outside, Porter. Jokic with the screen on it. Porter, no luck. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
Check Jamal.
Now here's Murray. Stolen by Michael Conley.
Nuggets
And the foul on Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray.
That'll be his second
That's his
foul of the
second
game.
personal foul. First team foul.
Edwards dishes to Conley. Edwards passes to Rivers. The 3 can't connect. And so Minnesota takes the win. A narrow. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
Thanks for coming out.
savvy veteran teams on the court. So you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. Now here's Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the long J.
This guy loves to help his team space the floor. You have to respect Kawhi's range. He will make you pay.
The 3 is up. They get it back. Outside for Porter. Second chance effort. Goes up with it again. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he drops the first.
No question, Nikola Jokic is everything a modern big should be. He's a versatile player who can both start and finish offensive plays for his team.
Covington's checked in for Morris.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Now here's Jokic. 4-3. Outside for Porter. From behind the arc. That shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. George outside. Picked by Covington. George outside. He hits the back iron and sinks it. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
And the Clippers have possession following the score by Denver. Here's Westbrook and jams it home. Westbrook.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
Jokic up top. Lets it fly. Again, Jokic missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Leonard against Murray. Leonard passes to Westbrook. 5 on the clock. The drive. And finished off by Westbrook.
My goodness, you better get out of the way. Westbrook driving inside, rises up for the slam.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Murray against Westbrook. Jokic with a screen on Westbrook. And he's going for the oop here. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. George outside. Back to Leonard. It's George on the wing. Defended by Murray. For 3, Covington. Porter pulls it in.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, BA. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
It's George with the drive.
Paul George's ability to put the ball on the floor and drive it balances out his shooting. So important to have both.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. For 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Leonard. Zubac with a screen on Porter. Leonard for 3. Buries it from 3. Leonard's got 6.
Yeah, I just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a 3 of his own. Beautiful.
Gordon right side. Jokic with a screen on Covington. Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Jokic, following the score by the Clippers. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Covington. Pass to Westbrook. Fires the three, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Covington.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
19 seconds left in the first. Now Jokic. The three is up. And another three for Denver.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a big man with versatility. Jokic is showing that he's such a threat from any range.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Clippers.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Russell Westbrook, Kawhi Leonard out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Gordon in at the shooting guard position. Murray passes to Jokic, lets a three fly. Oh, another miss by Jokic. The Clippers in the lead. Westbrook outside, and he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, Jokic with the block.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
Outside Murray. Jokic with a screen on Westbrook. Outside Murray. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Porter. Clock is at 3. Takes it inside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Murray against Westbrook. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It'll go on Michael Porter.
We know that Russell Westbrook isn't afraid to mix it up inside. He knows how to get defenders to hit him on these opportunities.
Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. And here's Gordon from the arc. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Porter finds Jokic. Kick out to Brown. Let's go with a 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
And finished off by Westbrook.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And here's Jokic outside. The Clippers grab the miss.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Leonard for 3. Fires in the triple. And it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
Murray with it. Guarded by Covington. Pass to Brown. Jokic against Plumlee. Jokic, no good. The Clippers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter.
Bruce Brown. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:51 left in the first half. Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers.
Now, Kawhi Leonard consistently efficient with his scoring ability. Nice jumper.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman. Impressive one-hand slam right there, PA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Reggie Jackson, one of those guys who does a little bit of everything. Can score it, can be a setup guy, can play the 1, can play the 2. You love his versatility.
Launches a 3. The shot no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
And here's Gordon from the arc. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Gordon's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Covington with it. Jackson in his pocket. That's good from Covington on the assist by Westbrook. And it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead. Westbrook against Jackson. Pass to Brown. Bryant a screen on Gordon. Now Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Well, just showing great agility in the pick and roll. Thomas Bryant just being decisive right now.
Bryant a screen on Westbrook. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 5 now. The Clippers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Covington no good. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Westbrook right side. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Your numbers, 28, the Clippers, 31.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Bruce Brown is out there with Jackson. Then it's Green. Then it's Thomas Bryant. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. And the 3-pointer goes. He has 6.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And finished off by Westbrook.
How about the high-flying antics of Russell Westbrook, the alley-oop? My goodness, that's pretty.
And here's Brown for 3. Here's Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Free throw good. Green. So for the Clippers, Norman Powell, he's checked in for Leonard. Paul George comes in for Gordon. And it's Highland in for Westbrook.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Back to Batum. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Excellent job reading the defense. Not content to go to that perimeter game. Paul George inside. Nice.
And here's Jokic outside. Pure from 3-point range. Jokic has got 10. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Plumlee, a screen on Murray. Highland sends it home from three-point land.
3.
And the Clippers lead by 8.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. He's got 5.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Pass to Highland. Batum with a screen on Murray. Here's Highland. Now here's George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. George with a steal. Porter with the steal. Here's Caldwell Pope. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Highland. Powell against Murray. It's George on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Fires from deep. Drains the triple.
I always feel like when Paul George rises and fires from 3, he believes it's going down. Great confidence behind that three-point shot.
Here's Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
BA, he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
And there it is for him.
Well, sheer strength on these finishes. Aaron Gordon pushes through anything you might throw at him.
For 3, George. 1:11 left in the third. From behind the arc. And the Clippers miss again. The Nuggets trail. Outside Murray. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside Porter. Here's Jokic. Clock at 6. Porter a screen. Top of the key. Another shot. And he lays it in.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Plumlee a screen. George for 3. There's the 3. That doesn't go either for George.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Porter finds Gordon. Outside Murray. Back to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
George for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket. He knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Clippers, we've got Nicholas Batum. Also, Norman Powell out there. Mason Plumlee out there with Paul George. And it's Highland in at the 1. Drops in the 3. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, Paul George simply stated as playing at a high level, getting to his spots and riding this wave of scoring.
It's good.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
The Clippers in the lead. George outside. To the paint. Batum in the post. Defended by Gordon. Batum sets a screen. Pass to George. The three ball. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Zubats, he's checked in for Plumlee. Covington comes in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Powell. And it's Westbrook in for Highland. Unloads. And too long on the shot. The Clippers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Westbrook left side. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. No good on the three. Denver is shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Murray for three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Team foul. Substitution for your Nuggets.
Here's George. The 15-footer is good. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is a specialty of Paul George. Mid-range game, yes, that's in the arsenal.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Good chance here for Westbrook. Leonard against Porter. Kicks it out to Westbrook. 4 on the clock. Takes a 3. The shot that time not on target. Now Denver takes it the other way. George against Jokic. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Westbrook with it. Checked by Murray. George draws the double. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Covington. The 3 is up. Good work defensively by Gordon. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Paul George pulls it in.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Leonard finds Zubats. Outside Covington. Takes the 3. Drills it from deep. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through. Ooh.
Zubats passes to Covington. From the arc. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Jokic with a screen on Westbrook. Outside for Porter.
Blocking foul all around. Kawhi Leonard. That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
A minute 15 left to play in the fourth. Denied.
Kawhi Leonard. That's his 3rd personal foul.
From deep 3-point range. He can't get that one to fall.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
Here's Leonard. And that one hits the back iron. It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And B.A., you can feel the intensity in this arena.
Murray's shot is good.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Cash.
There isn't a person in the gym who didn't know Westbrook was taking and making that shot.
To take the lead. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Stolen. Here's Jokic. It's off. The ball's knocked loose. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Porter with the steal.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is a crucial part of the defense for these guys.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They're trailing by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
Nuggets ball timeout.
Let's give a warm welcome. Your Nuggets.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Gordon's got space. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
come out of the gates strong.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Conley the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
You got to cut off these lanes if you're the D. When Towns spots one, he's coming through full force.
Zubac a screen on Conley. Here's Westbrook. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Towns.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Now, here is George. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, Zubac with the screen for George. No good on the 3. Left side, Edwards. Off target from outside. Here now, the Clippers. Pass to Zubac. Feeds it to Covington. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. George passes to Covington. Shot clock at 6. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That's a tough shot as Covington finds a way that time.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. I asked him where the advantage may be tonight, and he said, our shot blocking sets us apart. Now, we do have to play solid all-around defense, but we have people in the back who can help us quite a bit when we get broken down inside. Back to you, Kevin.
Well, David, thank you. We'll be looking for the defensive-minded approach coming in, Greg.
I like that they're focused on getting stops. Gives them the opportunity to turn that defense into offense.
And let's see how good they can be in transition to get out and try to find some easy ones.
It's stolen by Gobert and slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Covington setting the pick for Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Brett, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries that have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get help, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Conley against Westbrook. Another shot. Kicks it out to Covington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Covington's got 5 points so far.
Covington knocking one down and showing some confidence in his ability.
Here's Towns. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Covington passes to Zubac. Zubac with the screen for George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, you got to get the ball to PG whenever he's roaming around outside that arc. Incredible.
Outside Edwards. Here's McDaniels. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 3 from George. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And 1:01 left in the first. Excellent D there from George.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And this is right around the time when one team might
late start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Looking to end the run. Here's Gobert. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And finished off by Westbrook.
I mean, it is really like he's jumping off of a trampoline out there. Westbrook can do anything he wants when he gets up like that.
Edwards passes to Towns. Excellent D there from George. Edwards against Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. He got it up. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside Gordon. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Outside Leonard. Plumlee sets the pick for Leonard. Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. Left side, Towns. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. To the inside. Batum with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. It's a great pass.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Outside Gordon. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Ooh, that three-pointer right there hurts. The former Indiana Hoosier really can bury those threes in bunches.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Gordon. Deflects the pass. Westbrook with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Outside Conley. Down low. Plumlee with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Gordon, the pass to Plumlee. Back to Gordon. Clock at 6. The shot, no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. To the paint. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut to just 11 on the basket from Rudy Gobert.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Westbrook driving to the basket and finished off by Westbrook.
And he keeps diligently working hard to try and perfect that part of his game. Westbrook can't help but to make guys look a little foolish off the bounce.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Outside, Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. The kick out to Towns. Back to Edwards. Batum grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 13. Westbrook with it. Conley picks him up. Westbrook dishes to Batum. Kicks it out to Leonard. Westbrook passes to Leonard. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here he goes. And again, the Clippers good for two.
What an advantage it is to have someone like Leonard. Everyone knows the shot clock is running down, but they also know that he'll get up a good shot either way.
Towns, a screen on Gordon. For three, Edwards. Conley against Gordon. Towns sets the pick for Conley. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Batum. And here's Leonard from three. And so it's Los Angeles riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they... Thanks, David. And we'll be...
The Clippers, 32.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Morris, also Plumlee out there. Norman Powell is out there with Gordon, and it's man in at the one. Timberwolves trail by 15. Conley finds Towns. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Plumlee with some nice D. Gordon against Conley. Plumlee with a screen on Conley. Back to Gordon. The three kept alive, and Plumlee kicks to Morris. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Paul George, Deshaun Highland.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Plumlee sets the pick for George. Takes it inside. And then George with the jam.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for two future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Here's Gobert, banked in off the glass. Gobert's got 10.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's George. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
On the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Plumlee with a screen on Conley. Pass to George. Out to Morris. Here's Highland. 6 to shoot. Here's George. Rebound, Minnesota. For Minnesota, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Clippers.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
Timberwolves trail by 11.
Covington.
Here is Edwards, and there's the drive. Gets it down to single digits. 8 points for Karl-Anthony Towns.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession is just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
Towns against Covington. Highland passes to Powell. To the inside. Plumlee finds Covington. Plumlee with a screen on Towns. Offensive rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Edwards passes to Towns. That shot missing, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. The pass to Highland. To the middle. Covington with it. Now guarded by Towns. Lets it go from deep. And Plumlee kicks to Powell. Second shot opportunity. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
If he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Outside, Towns. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Towns sets the pick for Conley. For three. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Conley. Towns has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
How about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
From deep, George. That one misses. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 10-point game. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Leonard with the bucket.
And you know he's so good coming off the pick and roll, but what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt you offensively.
Passes it to Towns. And there's the feed to Gobert. Tries again. And the rejection by Zubac. Clippers leading by 13. It's George on the wing. Edwards defending. And here's Covington from the arc. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Conley finds Edwards. Conley against Westbrook. Towns for three. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 8 now on the night. George with the ball. Conley picks him up. Pass to Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. Inside. Here's Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Clippers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
George. And it's Paul George with the finish.
You have to track Paul George all over the floor, a 3-level scorer, and he's going to come at you in multiple ways.
Over in the corner, Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's George. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. He can't get it to go. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Takes it out to Covington. George against Edwards. And George, here we go. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, Paul George, look out. Hammers that one home.
Here's Towns. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Covington setting the pick for Leonard. In the corner, George with it. Back to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Zubats with the screen for Leonard. From outside, off the mark.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Conley finds Towns.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Back to Conley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
And the first one plays. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. 1:12 left in the game. Edwards against George. Outside, Covington. Covington setting the pick for Leonard. Count that one. And the Clippers lead by 12.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Los Angeles.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Westbrook passes to George. Westbrook against Conley. Westbrook, no good. Edwards looking it over. From deep. Launches it. It's off. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time. All right, David, great.
Squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And it's Murray in at the 1.
Whenever you talk about teams battling injuries, the Denver Nuggets really come to the top of the list. It's really prevented them, the injuries they've had, to keep players from reaching their full potential.
Down low. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Murray passes to Jokic. And here's Edwards. To the inside, Gobert. Goes back up. The kick out to Conley. Edwards against Porter. They shoot again. Nice move. They grab their own miss. On the wing, Rivers. Right side, Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Conley passes to Edwards. Driving inside. Here's Gobert. Missed it, even after all of those chances. Gobert's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Porter with a screen on Conley. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Back to Gordon. Lets it go from deep. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Gordon with a screen on Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Shot is good by Edwards.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Murray. Jokic with a screen on Conley. To the paint. Looking to end the drought. Count the basket.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11". They list him at 284. That's almost a 1/7 of a ton, folks. The Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces.
Nifty move. And it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Jokic with a screen on Conley. Murray passes to Jokic. Out to Gordon. From deep. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 7. Inside. Gobert. Jokic grabs the board. The Nuggets trail.
You know, one measure of Nikola Jokic's growth as a player is his triple-double tally. I mean, he's already among the NBA career leaders in that category.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Here's Edwards. And the shot's good. Edwards got 9 points. Well, among active players, only LeBron and Westbrook are ahead of Jokic in triple-doubles, Clark.
And B.A. with a lot of runway left in front of him. I mean, the Joker figures to keep climbing up that list. I don't know if he'll catch Russ or the Big O at the top, but he's going to be in the neighborhood.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Here's Rivers. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Puts up a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's Murray. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
The Nuggets have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Back to Murray. Jokic the screen. Murray passes to Jokic. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8.
Wheeling and dealing in the pick and roll. Murray, an encouraging sign of him improving as a passer.
Pass to Towns. Now here's Edwards. On the take. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 11 points in the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Austin Rivers out there with Mike Conley. And it's Edwards in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Basket counts. Brown's got his first points of the game.
This energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's the 3. Pass to Jokic. Down low. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Here's Towns, and it's powered home by Towns.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen. You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
Here's Rivers. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
11 feet out. And the basket by Jokic. Jokic has got 12 points in the game. Where do you think Austin Rivers developed that selflessness, Clark?
Well, I think it starts with the DNA. I mean, his dad, Doc Rivers, was a selfless, outstanding player and one of the outstanding coaches in the game today. So that's part of it. But he's also had experience playing on different teams, sitting on different benches. I think you get to realize what your strengths and weaknesses are and how you can add value to a team.
Back to Green. Driving to the basket, and it's hammered home by Green.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Conley passes to Towns, and the shot goes. He's got 6.
Beasting and feasting from this area. Towns utilizing all his length and size to burn the defense there.
Murray with it. Towns covering. Offensive rebound. And here's Jokic outside. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Jokic has got 7 points for the quarter. Towns for 3. Porter with the steal. 1:25 left in the second. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul, and the Nuggets making a change here. Bryant's checked in. On defense, the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Murray finds Bryant. Back to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. And that one's good. Bryant. And now it's just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
That one drops for him.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Pass to Murray. And stolen by Gobert. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
I just love the aggressive finish.
No, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Towns, a screen on Porter. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Off target from three-point range. Outside Murray. Gordon with a screen on Conley. Here's Murray. He got it up in time, but it would not fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The T-Wolves on top, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, BA. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special. Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves game last season, playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, BA. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Here's Towns, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Defensive foul, Kentavious.
And that one falls for Towns.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Porter with a screen on Gobert. Here's Jokic. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Jokic showing you the benefits of that work in the weight room, hustling right through the defender.
The free throw drops for Jokic. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, BA, has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
This for the tie. Jokic to screen. Murray passes to Jokic. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Towns on a screen. Pass to Gobert. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And Minnesota has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Edwards. The Nuggets trail. Murray passes to Gordon. Edwards against Porter. Gordon with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. And here's Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Boy, I so enjoy watching Jokic play. I mean, really enjoying him tonight, scoring a bunch of points, and his offensive game is just a beautiful thing to behold.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Edwards, back to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff. And that's a double-double for him now.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Jokic is doubled. Now a timeout called by Denver. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, this guy is torching them. And so far, their defense hasn't responded.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Green with a screen on Conley. Jackson with room to fire. No good off the back of the rim.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Outside, Green. Here's the screen by Bryant. Green, the pass to Bryant. Guarded by Edwards. And stolen by Gobert. And he's all alone. He goes up. Here's Towns. Finished off the break. Towns has got 11.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
Here's Green. Pass to Bryant. Green against Edwards. Bryant a screen on Edwards. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And they're on the break. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Conley. To halt the run. And that one's long. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game. A different look for Denver.
Substitution on the court.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Jokic. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. Jokic has got 9 points here in the second half.
That jumper is cotton candy sweet. Jokic has terrific form. Gives every shot a good chance of going in.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Porter finds Jokic. Can't hit that one. Good D by Gobert. Left side, Edwards. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Minnesota shooting 59% in this one, a good average. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Mike Conley out there with Austin Rivers, and it's Edwards in at the 3, small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Fades and shoots. Here's Gobert, and Gobert with the stuff.
You have to love what Gobert is doing on the offensive end so far. Staying active and finding lots of ways to contribute.
For 3, Gordon. And they get it back. Outside Murray. Five on the clock. Here's Porter. Knocks down the 18-footer.
Really good to see Porter Jr. utilizing the mid-range stroke. Knocking those down can open up other parts of his game.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. Towns passes to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Towns. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Nuggets really having a tough go here. And it's Jokic off the drive. Pass to Murray. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Up top, Edwards. He's guarded by Porter. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Conley against Murray. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Gordon with a steal. In transition, here they come. Jokic with it. He's picked up by Conley. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Mike Conley. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch bells with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Towns for three. They get the rebound. Gobert passes to Conley. Towns with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. Gobert, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Murray. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To the inside, Gobert. The shot won't fall. Now Denver takes it the other way. Murray passes to Gordon. And here's Jokic. Over Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Jokic has a nice shot fake and did a good job that time getting the defenders up in the air and drawing the foul.
And the second free throw is good. Minnesota has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Conley passes to Towns. Trying to get back on track. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He'll go on Michael Porter.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
The Nuggets running out of time. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Inside. Shot is good by Gordon.
I think getting Gordon to operate in pick and roll sets is wise. I mean, he's got a big body, which can cause problems for the defense. And his rolls, because of his athleticism and good footwork, are terrific.
It's Edwards on the wing. The three. Porter with the steal. Here we go. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
KCP is a guy who can pull up from 3 just as easily as take it to the cup. He's a tough cover in transition.
Gobert with a screen on Gordon. Towns for 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Blocking foul, Austin Rivers. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
1:05 left in the game. Screen by Gordon. Murray with it. Towns covering. It's stolen.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
Shot is good by Edwards.
It's clear now how this is going to end, and I'm not surprised. Great win for the Timberwolves.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And what a huge performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And it's in there.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player. It's Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
From deep. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Denver ball.
Seven seconds left in the final quarter. Now here's Jokic. It counts.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
And so it's Minnesota with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
presented, Greg, in this one.
Here we go.
And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Murray in at the point. Now here's Covington. Zubac trying to break loose. Covington's shot is off. Here's Murray, and Covington sends it back.
All over, guys. I like watching Covington be a pest on the defensive end.
Here's Jokic. They get it back. Caldwell Pope outside. Murray for 3. Again, the miss by Murray. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Kicks it to Covington. Lets the 3 fly. Porter pulls it in.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Passes it to Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now, here's Zubac. Zubac, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Los Angeles with another miss. The Nuggets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Porter passes to Gordon. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Wide open look here for Murray. And he gets it back. It's Porter outside. Leonard with the steal. Covington finds Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. To the inside. Fires from the line. Zubac no good. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Now, here's George, following the miss by Jokic. Shot clock at 5, down low, and the dunk by Zubac.
In the pick and roll, I like confidence. Leonard showing as a facilitator, his game just continues to ascend.
The pass to Gordon. Zubac against Jokic. Shoots over Zubac, and that one's good. Jokic.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
Westbrook with it, and it's Gordon picking him up, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Pass to Zubac. Takes it out to Covington. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Oh, Leonard in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
Westbrook against Murray. Covington a screen on Murray. Westbrook surveying the D. And here's Covington from the arc. And here's George for three. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Porter, a screen on Leonard. Jokic. And Covington sends it back. Gordon against George. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Covington wide open. He fires. And the Clippers miss again. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. To the middle. It's deflected. Covington with the steal. And now Covington running the floor all by himself.
You love how Covington stretches the defense. He is too accurate from range.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a closely contested, grit and crying first quarter comes to a close.
Please give a big round of applause for your Clippers, USA.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. It's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Gordon out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Powell in at the small forward.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
Now here's Gordon. Here's Batum. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Denver in the lead. Murray with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Porter looking it over. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in.
Michael Porter Jr.
Porter's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nuggets.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
And Batum kicks to Powell. Back to Batum. The kick out to Westbrook. Misses the three. Denver leading by 4. And Porter, here we go. Pass to Brown. And the wide open shot from Green. And a miss there on the triple. On the wing, Batum. He's covered by Murray. Powell against Murray. Back to Batum. Beyond the arc. Here's Powell. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Over Green. It's hauled in by Brown.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
But you can tell Norman Powell has worked very hard at his game.
You know, he just wants to excel at whatever assignment he's given. Kevin, he once said, I've been in every single role on a team, from bench guy to starter, so he knows how to give you value anywhere on the floor.
Powell for 3, and it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Brown with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Green passes to Jokic. Green with a screen for Jokic. A 3-ball. The shot comes out. The Clippers go the other way with it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Batum a screen on Murray. It's Powell with the drive. Zubac kicks to Westbrook. Here's Powell. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Brown driving the lane. And that one drops. And now an 8-point Nugget lead.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Took him no time at all on that one.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. There's a minute 34 left here in the second. They get it again. Green dishes to Porter. The kick out to Brown. Second chance shot. And there's Porter on the assist by Jokic. Porter's got 9.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
On the wing, Eric Gordon. Pass to Powell. Zubac a screen on Porter. Powell the pass to Westbrook. Back to Powell. Batum inside the three-point line. Zubac kicks to Powell. No good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Jokic passes to Brown. The tray. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Clippers trail by 8. Powell with it. Now guarded by Porter. And Batum throws it down.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Green finds Murray. Driving in, and he can't jam it through. Porter against Powell. It's tipped. Three-pointer. The shot will not fall. And so it's Michael Porter making things happen. Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
Your Clippers, 12. The Nuggets, 18.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
So on the floor for Denver, Thomas Bryant is out there with Green. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Plumlee with a screen on Jackson. Here's Highland. And here's Morris for 3. Kicks it out to Gordon. Now the pass to Highland. Misses the 3. Denver leading by 6. Here's Jackson. Drives to the hoop. Great positioning on the putback.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Morris dishes to Plumlee. Kicks it out to Leonard. They get it back. Pass to Morris. Plumlee sets the pick for Leonard. Back to Morris. Pass to Leonard. Goes back up. He doesn't hit that one.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Jackson misses.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Nifty move. No good on that one. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Searching for that first bucket here in the third.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is.
Here's Highland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Leonard. Going inside, and it's Leonard with the jam.
Talent, luck, a little bit of both. Kawhi right there with the sick bailout.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Braun. The Nuggets with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
First personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for the
Here's Leonard.
Nikola Jokic. Michael Porter Jr.
In the corner, it's Morris. Murray outside. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Clippers. Plumlee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gordon the pass to Highland. And Plumlee kicks to Morris. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Highland. Lock at 6. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Denver leading by 6. For 3, Murray. Morris with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Plumlee kicks to Leonard. To the left wing. Here's Highland. From outside, off the mark. Denver shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Here's Jokic. Here's the pass to Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic just got 3 assists in the game. Outside Gordon. To the paint, and stolen by Gordon. And Murray, here we go. Shoots. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Clippers trail by 8. Here's Leonard. The 11-footer. He gets it in there.
Kawhi is a threat from anywhere. To him, the mid-range is a good scoring option.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Over Plumlee. And that misses everything. And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Denver on D. 4-point game. Leonard kicks to Zubac. And Westbrook gets it to go.
He thrives in that painted area. Westbrook has a lot of moves and different ways he can hurt you inside.
Murray finds Jokic. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And that one goes long. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Covington, a screen on Porter. Nobody near Leonard. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Leonard's got the lead up to 1 now for the Clippers. Murray right side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Robert Covington picks one up.
And really, Murray is so crafty at getting contact on his drives, just fearless going to the hole.
And so Murray nails both of them. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Covington, a screen on Porter. Leonard kicks to Covington. No good from outside. The Nuggets shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Porter passes to Murray. Stolen by Westbrook. Now the Clippers moving it up. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And the Clippers lead by 1. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Leonard with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. The three from George. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Outside Gordon. Murray outside. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Murray outside. He kicks it to Gordon. 5 to shoot. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Caldwell Pope for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
And there you go. A confident scorer. CP coming up big when they need it.
Left side Westbrook. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Zubac the pass to Westbrook. Kicks it to Leonard. There's the triple. It's held in by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And a wide open look for Porter. And again, Denver with the triple.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Covington's shot is off.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Just refusing to back down when the spotlight's brightest. Porter outstanding at taking over here in the club.
Covington setting the pick for George. Westbrook kicks to Covington to end the run. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Robert Covington, we see you, big fella. We see you.
Murray scanning the floor. To the middle, Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket.
Zubac finds Covington. Zubac with the screen for Covington. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Jokic passes to Gordon. Porter dishes to... Oh!
No, he didn't.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
So the Nuggets win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Timberwolves win the tip. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. At the forward spots, it's Edwards and Towns. Austin Rivers out there with Mike Conley. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. Pass to Towns. 5 to shoot. Edwards for 3. Offensive board. Here's Gobert. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Westbrook with the miss. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Well, to say it's not easy to guard Russell Westbrook is an understatement. This guy's quickness and leaping ability make him a nightmare.
He hits the second from the line.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Leonard against Edwards. Zubac with a screen on Edwards. Leonard passes to Covington. Back to Leonard. Now here's George. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Over Conley. Westbrook with the miss. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
A nice shot by Zubac.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Conley against Westbrook. Back to Conley. Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Westbrook, a pass to Covington. Zubac with a screen on Towns. Covington finds George. Gets some space and parries the jumper.
How good is Paul George at getting separation? He uses the screen perfectly and sticks it to the defense.
Here's Rivers. George defending. Pass to Towns. Now Conley. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. George's shot is off.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
2 minutes remaining.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Second chance shot. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time. Just a nanosecond late.
The Clippers trail. Westbrook outside. To the inside. Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, defense had nothing for Kawhi Leonard. Nice jam.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
George outside. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
Rivers, good.
Well, if you are a modern NBA shooting guard, you have got to be able to shoot with range, and Austin Rivers knocks it down.
Westbrook, that's good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Rivers. George defending. Pass to Towns. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns can make face-up perimeter jump shots, no doubt. But when he's got this part of his game cooking, look out.
Back to Westbrook. Covington with it. Pass to George. Clock at 6. 4-3. And Conley grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Here's Rivers. There's the drive. It's Edwards on the wing. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Mike Conley out there with Austin Rivers, and it's Edwards in at the 3.
Perhaps the thing I will remember most when Russell Westbrook decides his career is done is how he brought competitive fire and spirit every single night, guys.
Edwards with it, 5 on the clock. Drives to the hoop, and Edwards slams it in.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Leonard passes to Gordon. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going. He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
They get it again. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Gobert with a screen on Leonard. And here's Edwards outside. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Leonard outside. Pass to Batum. Plumlee a screen on Towns. Edwards against Leonard. Driving in. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Gordon, the pass to Westbrook. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Shot clock at 6. Here's Leonard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Here's Rivers, defended by Gordon. Edwards for 3. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Towns, a screen on Westbrook. Here's Towns from downtown. Second chance effort. Batum pulls it in. The Clippers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Leonard left side. Batum sets a screen from outside the arc. And Kawhi Leonard gets the 3. Leonard's got 5 points.
Well, you're working the two-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Conley. Here's Rivers. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And the basket by Towns.
Well, this is what makes Towns so dangerous. Pick and roll, pick and pop. He can take you either way off that screen.
The Clippers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That one's off.
For LA, Russell Westbrook taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Minnesota in the lead. And here's Conley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. There's 42 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Towns down low. Started by Batum. And it's powered home by Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns, too big, too strong, too high off his feet.
Westbrook finds Plumlee. Gordon with it. Pass to Plumlee to the right side. Westbrook with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Here's Leonard, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
That free throw no good.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Conley on the attack. Pass to Gobert. 2 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Timberwolves ahead, leading by just 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Mason Plumlee out there with Nicholas Batum. Then it's Norman Powell. Then there's Paul George. And it's Highland in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Back to Conley. Clock at 4. A leaner. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Batum with a screen on Conley. Highland. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Minnesota shooting incredibly well, 63%, and really making their shots count.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Back to Batum for the lead. Pass to Powell. Over Edwards. Wow, it's good.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the second time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
So they take the lead. He's got 5.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a 3-pointer. That's a bad decision.
The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Here's George. Here's Powell. Here's Highland. There's the triple. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside Edwards. Outside Conley. Picked by Gobert. Back to Edwards. Powell with a steal.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Highland. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
They are uncautious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Outside Conley. Here's Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
On target from range.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Towns a screen on George. Here's Rivers. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And George with the jam.
The speed in transition. Paul George is dynamic in space.
To the middle. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Pass to Highland. George outside. Launches it. No good that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Rivers. Now here's Towns. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Nick Batum. Covington's checked in for the Clippers. And the free throw, no good.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. He can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
Pass to Highland. Three-pointer. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
Rudy Gobert is as intense a defender as you're going to find in the NBA, and he refuses.
And so it's Los Angeles, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So for Minnesota right now, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Austin Rivers out there with Mike Conley. And it's Edwards in at the small forward position. Timeout called, the Clippers. So for the Clippers, Zubats, he's checked in for Plumlee. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Powell. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Highland. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Towns a screen on George. Down low. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. And here's Zubats. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Second personal.
Rudy Gobert picks one up. The free throw drops from Zubats.
At the line for your Clippers.
Good on both. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Kept alive by Minnesota. Outside Conley. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Now here's George. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Leonard's got room, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Clippers lead by 9.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Conley. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
This guy's so dangerous on the offensive glass, and you love to see it jam it home and leave no doubt.
George outside. Zubats with a screen on Conley. Westbrook finds George. Puts it up. Out to Covington. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Edwards. This one for three. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Covington. Now here's Leonard. The three. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Towns with the ball. Guarded by Covington. Leonard against Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Towns. Outside Conley. Back to Towns. He can't get it to go. Good D by Covington. Zubats passes to Leonard. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Kicks it to George. There's the three. Fires for three. And Kawhi Leonard gets the three. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, the range of Kawhi's shooting just keeps getting deeper and deeper. He really stretches you out.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Westbrook outside. Pass to Covington. For three, George. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Outside Conley. Now Towns. Here's Rivers. Gobert passes to Conley. Here's Towns. Here's Rivers. Here's Edwards. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Ivica Zubats.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And both free throws good for Edwards. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Westbrook. And stolen by Edwards.
first clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Pass to Towns from deep. Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. Conley with the ball. He's picked up by Zubac. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, the length and the size of Rudy Gobert so problematic for defenses. Nothing they can do there but foul him.
Rudy Gobert. Shooting.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that brings him within 5. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Leonard for 3. Offline. So the Clippers win it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
We'll see you again soon.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.